Greetings, fellow nerds. Angelic Demon here, and welcome back to Darksiders 2. Last time we summoned up the Eternal Throne by cutting into a bell. This time we're gonna make our way up into it. Well, hello, Hacking Tube. You're here early. Sorry for the wait for you, Hacking Tube, but sometimes I tend to sleep in a little bit too much. Yeah, I kinda noticed you were waiting for me. But here's the thing, I kinda sleep in too much, so fair warning on that one. I was... Okay, so many things wrong about that. I was supposed to climb up onto that ledge and not falling down to my death. Let's try this one more time. This time with a little less glitch. Ah, thank goodness. This game is not without its fair share of problems.
I cannot.
Yes, you can. Okay. You know, out of everyone in the Eternal Throne who I kind of respect the most, it would probably be Draven, because not only is he a reference to the Crow movie, but he's one hell of a swordsman. He's got all the blades. Plus, he's another trainer in this level. One out of 2 trainers that you can find in the entire place. I give you a like. Thanks, Hacking Tube. I really appreciate it. And also, fellow viewers, you may see me pause because I'm got a little bit of donut holes and some good old-fashioned chocolate milk, because it's a great way to start off the morning. So, fair warning. Hello, Draven.
What did the Chancellor send you? Well, horseman. I've beaten death once, and I can do it again.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Of course not. you still reek of hope. You couldn't have met the Chancellor.
Chancellor doesn't sound like much.
For ages, his tongue has dripped venom into the dead king's ears. He all but sits upon the eternal throne, demanding service.
Who are you?
I'm the Master of Blades, and all that remains of the warrior once called Draven, in the kingdom of man. I should have passed through the well of souls long ago. But I won my freedom in the arena, only to fall beneath the dead king's whip.
Let's see what I can buy. Training stuff. So I'm basically getting these kind of moves in as well as weapon training from a trainer.
Impressive.
Interesting.
This was not expected. Impressive. You would have done...
The first time we're good. I've only got one thing to say to that, sir. Do you English good?
This was not expected.
Okay, first rule of playing a game like this. Break all the breakables. Rule 2. Survey the area. Look everywhere. You never know what you might find either way. I'm on a phone and all time correct me. Ah, so you're watching this from your phone. Okay. That makes sense. Well, at least you got here first, way earlier than the other people. Heck, you're the first person that's made it here the earliest. Oh, another Bowman coin. Sweet. Look at your mailbox. Yeah, I've kind of seen my mailbox as well as either comments on my YouTube videos saying, please make more. Not everyone wakes up early as you do, dude. you love my channel. Huh. Aw, that's good to hear.
Impressive. You would have done well in my army.
Guys, I need to get through here.
No one disturbs the Lord of Bones without saying his chancellor.
Ah, great.
A rider? In the kingdom of the dead? No, no, this will never do.
I must speak with the Lord of Bones.
That is not possible. My lord attends his realm, a burden beyond even your ken, boss.
And what is your use? The doorstop.
There is but one way to draw him from his slumber. The Gilded Arena. Here mortals are offered a last chance to earn freedom from the grave. A boon that includes an audience with the king. Defeat the arena's champion and return here with its skull. His Majesty will grant you an audience.
And where is this arena?
Whoa.
Fret not, boss. We have already arrived.
And yeah, that's good armor.
Let me speak to the Lord of Bones, and I will spare your champion.
Well, yeah, it's definitely got good stats and all, but I don't really care much for its style, so long as it's,
But
got good stats or whatever.
In the arena.
Forget what I said about sparing you, doorkeeper. Tell me about the King of the Dead.
His reign is eternal. His word is law. And his time is invaluable. I am sure that he need only speak with those who are worthy.
Then you must rarely see him, Chancellor.
Ooh, that was a sick burn.
What does Echidna have to do with your kingdom? Last I heard, she had one of her own.
The Shadow Realm, Isalik, yes. Where the Sisters Sleepless spin their webs. Many of my lord's foes escaped there when his rule was still young. We hunted them down. Echidna herself barely escaped. Perhaps she took shelter here, and yet weaves her evil.
Your king is not the first to rule here, is he, Chancellor?
There was another, a creature called Argul, too mad to be kept upon the throne. I helped my lord be rid of him, and even destroyed a few of his servants. Tisk, tisk, what will my lord do without me?
Now I'm waiting for Darksiders 3. You and me both, Pally. But we can't wait in... But we're gonna have to wait for it in like a year or so from now. An entire year. That should give us plenty of time to practice in one of the previous games. Who knows, maybe we can rack up some points on or trophies for it along the way.
Yeah, where you step forward.
Alright, Draven, what do you have to say to me?
Call this the kingdom of the dead. I haven't met a corpse that hasn't tried to kill me.
Okay, there's no subtitles for this one. Why?
I call them the Bloodless. Nightmares of claw and bone that cannot be slain by common steel.
There must be some way to kill them.
Bloodless are vulnerable to things of the spirit.
Like kills like, is that it?
Yes. And as the dead king is quite fond of his Bloodless, kill as many as you can.
How are these bloodless formed?
Again, no subtitles.
Souls must pass
What
through
the
the city
hell?
of the dead before they are reborn in the realm. The soul escape their torments to haunt other realms. Thus do the dead walk again, and the most corrupted of them become the Bloodless. Their flesh can be destroyed, but their spirits resist killing.
You
Okay.
said you fought in the arena. Did you battle its champion?
Yes. And if you mean to tangle with that brute, you must be mad.
I seek an audience with the king of the dead.
As I thought. Mad. Nashor will tear you to shreds.
You wish. Or he
You
wishes,
survived the
rather.
arena. Well, parts of you did.
Since I faced him long ago, Nashor has grown in power.
In 2015, I was thinking that Darksiders 3 will be created.
I fought for life. To return and lead a great army that would conquer all.
Yeah, well, so did I.
I serve.
But now we're gonna have to wait until 2018.
I, Draven, who never bowed to any man. That the dead king is something less is not complete.
Bloodless Talisman. When equipped, this magical talisman gives you the power to destroy the Bloodless.
May
That's
you
pretty
feast
damn
upon the
useful.
blood of your enemies.
Okay, now this quest can only be completed when you've gotten all, well, at least the Soul Splitter. And why am I going backwards? Okay. You can get the 3 Bloodless in the Forge Lands and 2 of the Bloodless. My favorite games are Darksiders and Assassin's Creed. Okay, Darksiders I know because I've played, but I've never ever actually played Assassin's Creed. I may wear clothing like him every now and then, but I don't even know the first thing about Assassin's Creed. Whoa. You know, I think those things were kind of character-based modeled off of the Ashworms in the first game. Ooh, Ostagoth, there you are.
I have wares aplenty. If you have coins to spare.
How did you get here?
A merchant knows many roads. Not all of them are shared with horsemen.
All new items from lands near and far.
Okay, now, for those of you that are watching this for the first time, and they look like snakes. Yeah, giant snakes that can be big enough to swallow a tank and a bus. And that's only for breakfast. What about for lunch, dinner, and dessert? Anyways, for those of you who are watching this for the first time, when you find some relics for Ostagoth to sell to, the relics of Etagoth can sell you some gold. Renagoth can give you some wrath points and health points. Kagoth is a little special. It gives you skill points.
Yes, I'll make good use of this.
Wonder what I can buy. I know how to get free games on computer. Well, good for you. That's awesome. Smashing, even. I wish I had enough money for that. It's always the first problem in this game. Never enough gold. But do I play Darksiders 1? Yes, I do. In fact, I have the War Mastered Edition right here. If you've seen one of my earlier videos, you can leave a like to them if you want, but you'll know how I play Darksiders 1. Okay, phone, what do you need? Okay. Okay, I will leave a like. Thanks. Glad to have your support on this. Oh, and guys, you see stones like these? We do have something to shoot. We do have a lure stone to get these to us and a gun to shoot them with, but I'm not going to do that just yet. Not until I've gotten all of the Book of the Dead pages. Because two of the stones that I need just so happens to be in the last friggin' Death Tomb. And it happens to be in hell. Literally. Alright. Give me something possessed, please. I see your face in a video. I don't know what you mean by that. I don't exactly have a PlayStation camera, but if you're talking about like one of my Dragon Ball discussions, then yeah. That is my face. That was back when I didn't exactly have a good enough microphone for a headset. This special video? Yeah, it's a bit of a discussion video about the events that could have happened between the events between Dragon Ball Super and Dragon Ball GT. Just me asking the big questions. You can watch it if you want. I mean, if you're more than familiar with the Dragon Ball Z franchise, then you should probably know about Dragon Ball Super and GT all at once. That video should probably cover the basics of the big questions.
Behold, a challenger enters the arena. But what does he seek? Absolution from death. No! This one yet to live. Quiet! You would tell us his cause. Speak, challenger.
I'm here to defeat your champion.
And so all challengers boast, but most leave in torment. Their souls burn from existence, and our champion all the stronger.
Enough!
And this chapter is a hard boss. If you're talking about Nashor, he isn't exactly that hard to take care of. You just gotta make sure that you got Death Grip equipped.
You must draw him forth. This altar holds his power. The souls of all the slain and consumed. 3 animus stones must be placed therein.
In fact, once you understand Nashor's, sort of fighting style, and find his weakness, aka use Death Grip on him every now and then, and use it against him, it's pretty much easy peasy here. Heck, it's gonna be like that one reference to that one movie. It's gonna be on Easy Street. Okay. Now, I'm trying to find all the chests here in this level, so I gotta go eat and I'll come back. Alright, I'll see you when you get back then. I'll be waiting. Supercar channel L high. Well, welcome to the club, buddy. Alright, and camera, stop moving on your own. Now, as we entered this place, the statues all moved on their own and each one had a different particular voice. Like, that isn't creepy at all. I mean, I guess for Death's case, it's pretty much just another Monday. I mean, moving statues, hearing voices, that's just another Monday for Death. Another day at work, as it were. Alright, rip open another chest. One of these days I'll get a possessed weapon without the assistance of the Demon Heart Talisman yet. Since I don't exactly have enough Book of the Dead pages to get it yet. I'm sitting through a translator and communicating with you. Oh. That's really interesting. So, what kind of language do you normally speak, if not English? Russian. Oh, cool. That's pretty neat. Yeah, these skeletons don't stand a chance against me. Oh, now this one's armored up. Do you think that will help you in your case? Okay, grab all the loot. Break all the breakables, because that is the first rule in exploring. Okay. For those of you that are... This game I went with 2 deaths. Huh, that's... interesting. Oh, welcome back, Hacking Tube. So you're back from your morning meal, I guess? Or whatever time zone you're in? Nah, just snacks. Okay. Okay. Now, for those of you that are new to this game, have you noticed the corruption on that lantern statue? We're gonna have to blow that up. How, you might ask? Like this. But before we blow up the lantern, gotta blow up this corruption. You know, I could make a joke about blowing up and removing obstacles with explosives, but I feel like that would only leave a bad touch on my taste, so I'm just gonna stop right there and let you guys figure it out. I'm English, but I stay in Romania. That's really interesting. So now I've got a Russian watching me, and now a Romanian. I'm beginning to feel that this broadcast might go international. Because I know most of my first few videos in the past certainly have gone very international because of the amount of views I got. Okay, open this up. Are you playing games? Well, I'm playing one right now, as you can see here. mean, this game, at first glance, might not be much to look at, but it does come with its perks. Do you want to say a Romanian ward? Or word? Huh. Well, I guess I could, so long as it's not offensive or anything. But, I guess that would sound cool. An Animus Stone. A stone imbued with the power to breathe life into sleeping horrors. One of the 3 stones are required to resurrect the arena champion. Oh boy. Eubesque Darksiders. Let me guess. That means I like Darksiders. Just a hunch. Ooh, level up. Sweet. Okay, now what can I... Oh, I've got 2! Eubesque Darksiders means I love Darksiders. Well, I guess I was close enough, seeing as me liking Darksiders and loving it kind of means the same thing. So I guess I was close enough. Yeah. Ooh, writing on the wall. And it's a Soul Arbiter's scroll. In Darksiders, I play on the computer. Huh. Well, at least you've gotten the controls for it on hand. I can only play Darksiders on the PS4 for right now because, well, that's what I got available to me. Do you play on low or ultra? If you're talking about the difficulty settings on this game, then I suppose I normally play this a little bit on easy because I am not a sadistic masochist. I know how hard things can get for me, even on the first time around, when I don't even know the controls. You played on Nightmare? Hacking Tube? You really are a boss player among men. Nightmare mode was easy? I'm sorry, sir, but if Nightmare mode was harder than a difficulty mode that was harder than Definitive in this edition, then I would hardly call anything that's called Nightmare easy. I mean, I don't know if you noticed, but every time I attack something, I don't dodge all that much as I should. Heck, it's just like one of those references from Dragon Ball Z Abridged. For me, it's easy. Huh. Well, then you must know what you're doing when you go on a difficulty mode harder than anything else. But for me, anyways, like I was saying, for me, in my case, it's kind of like one of those references in Dragon Ball Z Abridged. Dodge! Because I played the game on all difficulty levels. Huh. Then you must have had more training than I have. How long have you played the game for, exactly? I mean, when did you first get it, at least? (2013 to 2016). Huh. And I guess I may have been right. You really are an early bird on this game. As the old saying goes, the early bird gets the worm. Oh, come out of here. Why is the video stopping all the time? I guess that's just one of the many problems I've faced, but currently do not know how to fix just yet, since it kinda does that every now and then. But, oh, look at the time. Well, anyway. Thanks everybody so much for watching me play Darksiders 2. Be sure to expect more of this in the future, and as always, later nerds.